Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Tchouaméni. It doesn't matter because Real Madrid dropped points yesterday in their opening match against Mallorca. And genuinely, guys, for all of those who watched, Mallorca put on such a fight. And I think, in fact, they should have won. Eder Militao made a brilliant save and really kept Real Madrid in this game. But my, oh my, Muriqi, wow, amazing, amazing first performance from Mallorca, and the credit has to be there. Their fans were brilliant, the team was brilliant, and Vinny and Mbappe were nowhere to be seen.
It was a disappointing result for Real Madrid. I think Ancelotti said it himself. You know, the balance wasn't there. Defensively, they need to do better. And going forward, I feel like in this case, when you have so many stars in your attack, sometimes it feels weird to say this, but sometimes they can get in each other's way. And I feel like it will take time for them to get used to playing with each other, whether it's, you know, working out the best positions, working out the best way to go forward. But I think looking at how they played it felt a bit like they were stuck in a way. They felt a bit sort of congested is the wrong word, but a bit sort of lost for ideas at times. And I think, you know, there's definitely a whole lot of potential there. Obviously, there's some fantastic players, but when you look at their attack last night against, with all due respect, a Mallorca side who are decent but finished 15th last season, the quality that Real Madrid have, they should be putting 3 or 4 past Mallorca. And I think they need to work out a better way of using those attackers, whether it's, you know, spreading out the formation a little bit more, because it felt like they were a bit congested on that left-hand side at times. You know, I thought Bellingham playing in that sort of 8 role, I think he did really well. I think he was one of the more important players in that midfield. I think he does a lot both going forward and defensively. But, yeah, I think Rodrigo is probably the shining light of that midfield. Vinny, I was disappointed with Vinny. It felt like at times he was trying to do too much on his own. You know, he's got to realise that he's got so much talent around him. Use that talent. And, yeah, I think Bellingham put it on his Instagram story last night. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a 1-1 draw. It's a point. There have been worse starts to a La Liga season. But, you know, in 2 weeks' time when Real Madrid have potentially beaten Rayo Valladolid, we won't be talking about this. But, yeah, definitely things to work on for Ancelotti and his side.
Clinton, please, I need you to release it all because
no, I mean the fact is we've said this before, even before, you know, when we're speaking about Mbappe joining Real Madrid, we did say it that, you know, it's either this is going to be one of the best team of Real Madrid that's probably going to go against them, and they're probably going to be the worst. And it's good to see that even from their first game, they are facing a team that finished 15th, 16th, or whatever
15th.
in the last
Just 7 points above the relegation
7
zone.
points above the relegation zone, and they nearly lost the game. Like, you have Mbappe, you have Vinicius, you have Jude Bellingham, you have Rodrigo. 4 of them starting. Let me tell you something, right? This is probably the best front four in the world as we speak. Like, there is no team in the world that you can say is better than this Madrid best 4 starting a game together. It's to tell you that actually it's not really about the squad. It's actually about knowing how to balance these people, how to say, okay, you guys don't have to be on the pitch at the same time, right? Listen, I know this is going to be a very strong thing to talk about, yeah? You cannot bench Vinicius from Mbappe to start, right? Why? Because Vinicius has been there. He's literally taken Madrid to the level where people wouldn't expect Madrid. I mean, he's been a forerunner for Real Madrid. So you can't say, Vinny, wait, let's start Mbappe because Mbappe is a star boy. And you cannot decide to also say, Mbappe, sit down because this guy, because they are all stars. They all have to play. But somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb. Now, if they say Rodrigo, you know, get off, can Mbappe play from the right? That's the question. Like, would he function from the right? I mean, he may have done it in the past, but the truth is, Mbappe has only shown his best from the left. Vinicius, I don't see him performing from anywhere apart from the left. The question is, who did they sacrifice at this point? Rodrigo can obviously play from the right. He's done it so many times. Did you see? So now, is he affecting their play? If they can, to me, this is a win for Mallorca. It's not even a draw for me. I look at that game. They could have easily stolen that 3 points.
They should have won.
They actually should have won the game. But even if they've gone with the draw against that front 4, to me, listen, if I was the La Liga, I would have given them, even if it's a 1-1, I would have given them a 3 points already. No, 100% I would have done that.
The world of football would be chaos.
No,
Listen,
Do you remember
it'd be WWE.
Let me, I'll tell you, listen, the reason why God knows they don't put people like me in charge of these things, even, you know, sometimes, even when we talk about the refs, yeah, we say that there are some kind of offside that if I was a ref, I'll be like, no, listen, this one deserves the goal, I'll just give it. Like, I don't care what kind of criticism I'm going to get, but I'll just give it. Yesterday is a typical example. I would have given it to Mallorca, the 3 points, easy. I'll be like, yo, you front four, go sort yourself out. Ancelotti, go sort yourself out. Because what were we were predicting something the other day, like, you know, what did I say? I said,
Who is we? You said 6-1.
What? Yes,
Then Gary holds him accountable because I'm not getting pulled into this one.
Didn't I say it would be a tough game?
Didn't you say it was going to be 3-1 Madrid?
Oh, well, let's forget about that.
Okay, yeah, I said do this. Hold them accountable. I think me and you said 3-1. I think you said 6-1. Gary, I'm not sure what your prediction was. I can't remember. But talk to us a little bit about this game.
I said 3-1. I said 3-0 or 3-1.
You said 3. No, you said 3-0. I think. Yeah.
I said
no,
3-0.
you said 3-1.
Yeah, I said 3-0.
Alex and I said 3-0. Anyways.
Like, that was
Yeah.
the game I was expecting, like, first half, 3-0 already.
I was very disappointed. Like
Yeah.
Clinton as well said.
I mean, I was not disappointed.
Guys, like all of you said, I was really disappointed. And I think the choice of words Alex gave, right, kept on getting into each other's way. Definitely something they did not learn from the Super Cup. Because what happened in the Super Cup? When we spoke in the review of the Super Cup, we said some of the players were willing to sacrifice, and we notably said Jude Bellingham. That's why he was man of the match, because he was able to give balance to the team. Yesterday, we did not see that. And I feel like if this team is going to tick, he will have to be the unsung hero on a lot of occasions to give them that balance. There was a very funny meme after the game of somebody who had done the starting 11 of Real Madrid with a goalkeeper, with Rudiger, with Carvajal, with Militao, I think it was, and then 5 players on the left, all on the left side of the starting 11. On the starting 11, that was really funny. You know, that was just to say they were overloaded on that side. You know, there were about 5 players: Rodrigo, Mbappe,
Vini.
and Vinicius, and all of them on that left side, and Bellingham on that left side. That is what they need to sort out. Do they have that quality? Do they have that experience? Yes. They should be able to do that. It shouldn't be really difficult. Maybe, I mean, that's why I'm seated here and they are there, you know, and they are doing their thing. But I think it should be doable. And they got it sorted. Otherwise, they are going to have a nasty shock this season. And in Real Madrid, are going to finish second or third or whatever it is that they didn't expect.
Well, one of our viewers, Larby here, is agreeing with you, Gary. And so the thing is, all the Real Madrid attackers are better off playing from the wings. And it's so true. How are they going to sort this situation out? Shout out to our Mallorcan Guillem in the back room saying Muriqi over Mbappe. Daniel said Valverde didn't create the game at all. He wasn't involved and asking for the ball. I mean, listen, it was chaos for Real Madrid in the end. And it's going to be a task for Ancelotti. Mind you, we've said this time and time again that if there's anyone to do it, he's probably one of the best ones to do it. But it's going to be difficult trying to figure out, Clinton, who are they going to sit out? And also, just one thing really quickly, again, I kind of felt like Arda Güler, Endrick, I'm not even sure. I mean, Endrick didn't get any playing time. Arda Güler came on in the final moments, but it's going to be even more difficult, I think, after seeing this game, because they're already struggling with who they have. I don't even know how you incorporate these other two.
No, listen, they will just have to make the decision that's going to hurt. The fact is, truth hurts, and that's what a lot of people don't like to hear. Mbappe is useless, and in any wing that's not a left wing. There's so many times I've seen this happen. When you put it, you could just see him lost. When you're trying to make him a striker, you can see that the ball is not coming to him. Right? For Mbappe to actually have the ball as a striker, it means that you need somebody who's an extreme creative midfielder who's going to get the ball to him, or even a crazy winger like, say, Vinicius is good on the wing. Like, without Mbappe, I think he's excellent. But now it's Mbappe. Like, I don't even when they were playing what's it called, the Super Cup,
Atalanta,
right? Listen, I understand that they won the game. But I could still see that, yes, they were playing as friends. It was lovely. But you could still see that they need to sort out this whole left thing. Somebody owns it. The question is, who are they going to own it to now? Who are they going to give it to? At some point, we knew before Mbappe came, this was Vinicius. That was his home. He's paying rent on that wing. As a matter of fact, he even has deposits still laying. They've not returned his deposits since Mbappe came to that wing right there. Like, they took 3 months deposits from Vinicius. So right now, the question is, who owns that wing? But listen, Mbappe, when he was in PSG, he plays in front. You could clearly tell that any team he's playing for, before he came to Real Madrid, he always owned that left wing. You could see that he has the pace. He's very skillful. When Mbappe gets the ball from the left, the next thing Mbappe is doing is 1-2 leg over and he's running past you, either from the left or he's going to the right, and then he's taking a shot, right? This is something he's used to. This is something he's been doing for a long time. Vinicius, on the other hand, on that same left, when he gets the ball, he's thinking about how he wants to literally drag the ball, and just send it on a pace, and he's chasing it, and he's run past you. This is what they are used to. So you're trying to get them to adapt to something else. At this early part of the season, fam, Real Madrid would be ready to already lose the league from the start. Because there's no way you would have this kind of front four. And you're not... Listen, right? This is meant to be the easiest time that this team should be getting that... Listen, if mistakenly they don't take this La Liga this time around, listen, the whole football world, they will laugh at Real Madrid. Like Ancelotti, like you said, we predicted it, that this kind of team, well, I mean, not prediction, but we said that this kind of team, he's the best manager that should be able to control it and know how to make the best decisions. But so far, so good, fam. Let's just see this first game as a warning to him that he needs to do something right.